come back to you, Dijong. Yeah, so I saw Majok before. Majok, you still have your hand, and then we'll go to Sidonia. So, Majok, the mic is yours right now.
Thank you so much, John. And
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
From Dijong, he actually put it in
Mm-hmm.
I'll just talk briefly.
Mm-hmm. I'm losing a voice, Majok. If you are speaking, it's cutting on my side right
forwards. Now. You see, it is not late
mm-hmm.
to change. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not. Okay, I hope you're getting me clear.
Now, it's getting better now.
It is not usually late to change your lifestyle. Okay. It is not late to get your lifestyle. But you can change. I'll share with the team tonight some of the way forwards that you can do. One of the things is to focus on some energy on yourself. Mm-hmm. This is very important. It's always common for the people of the middle lives if they want to report or a burnt out. So you actually need to focus on yourself, have energy on yourself, and you can change your middle life. Yeah. The other thing also is to make a note of the changes in your life. You see, every life has a lesson to do. Whenever the change comes to your life, you always need to make a change and accept it, whether it's positive or negative. So far as of a middle life crisis, and every human being has all whatever comes, either positive or negative. And then there is also a learn something new. You always need to focus. If you are planning to change your life, a middle life to crisis to a good one, you always have to learn learn a new thing in your life always. And this one will help you to focus and also to progress in life. And then the other thing is also, it's one of the most important way forwards that everybody need to focus is to reconnect with the friends and you see, a friend and a family are the backbone of a middle life crisis. If you have people that are always with you, the family that are always focusing on you, you will have to change your life. I can meet my friend at Dijang, Ngong, Sonia, everybody in this room. We have a good discussion that might result in the changing of my life. Somebody can tell you, like there was a saying that says, when someone gave you a catch, for maybe like somebody offer you a catch, it is less than somebody who gave you a word to go and improve your lifestyle, because the catch will get finished today, but whatever somebody tells you will keeps you for the rest of your life. So it is very important to focus on reconnecting with the friends and the family. Another thing also is to make the time for your love. This is very important for the families. You have your wife, you have your sibling, you have your husband, you have your in-laws. This is very important. It is not specific only for a wife and a husband, but for the entire family. If you want to change the life, you should also need to learn that and focus. Unfortunately, most of the marriages are difficult and are often associated with the middle life and even simple cooling down. Because so much, you need to make sure if you want to sure that there is a time for your love and everyone in the family. Lastly, maybe I'll have to say, is to find a way forward to stay active. You should always be active. Whenever, if you want to change your middle lifestyle or a crisis, you have to be active and accept everything. Exercise. If exercise is good for your mind, it's good. Yeah. So those are the things I actually wanted to share with the team today. These are just like a kind of the way forwards that you can focus. Thank you so much, John.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Majok, man, for all the good ideas right there. You give us a good way forward. And yeah, this is also another thing with life, right? Even if I know the right thing, sometimes I don't do it. I still get myself stuck, or still find myself struggling with the things that I know. Actually, the right way to do them is this. When I begin to do them, I don't know why it always, like, there's some serious deviation between what is in the book and what the life really puts to your face on daily basis. Yeah, but thanks a lot, man, for those insightful contributions right there. Yeah, so Sudan, I see you back. I don't know whether you want to take it up now, but also see Philip Rowe has a hand up. Yeah, if you're ready, Sudan, I'll give it to you right now. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. You see, I was saying earlier that for the midlife crisis, it takes different shape in different people. Like for instance, in women, it come in a form like, whereby, let's say you have reached your 40s, and as women, we love attention. So when you reach your 40s, like you're already growing old. So you're losing it. Like you no longer get all the attention that you get, when you're a young woman, when you appear somewhere, you get all the attention. People want to say hi to you. But as you grow also, you also lose the attractiveness. You also lose, so many things. And this come also with like, it also come with a repercussion on you and all your self-esteem as a woman, because you feel like you're no longer, making waves. And when you appear, nobody even like, you lose it. So it also it results into a loss of self-confidence. So as you grow older, you realize that you're no longer, it's no longer about you. There are new iPhones in the market, and and it's scary. Like the reality hits you that you're no longer, you're no longer like the big deal. There are many other things that people are yearning for. And apart from that, also as you grow older, if also a woman who has kids, your kids are also growing, and they're also becoming, they're no longer the young one that you try to talk around. They're also becoming older, and they're also becoming their own individuals who have their own opinions, who have their own ideas. So everything is not easy, and and now for women it become exacerbated, because before, like now with the current modern women, there's also careers. Careers has come in. Before it is all about you, your husband, your kids, and you didn't care much about the career. But nowadays, it's like it is another dimension that as it is about your work. Are you growing in your career? Do you even feel right about the career that you've chosen? Maybe when you are young, you decided to choose a career, but now as time grows,
I'm losing your voice again, Sidonia. I don't know what happened to you. It was so clear.
You're growing older, you realize that maybe I could have. So in the first, hello?
Yeah, we started to lose you again, but you're back.
Sorry.
Back. Yeah, go ahead. It was just for like 2 seconds.
Internet is acting up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you lose it with time, and you feel like you feel like all the things that you have done, you feel they do again counter, the way that you could deal with it, people that you can talk to. Not even families can solve this, but when you have friends, people that you can talk to, people that you trust, then another point that can contribute to, so it's up. So maybe you could look at your life, and instead of feeling awful about the decision you have made, you could make new decision. You could start all over again and ask yourself, what could I do differently? What kind of relationship am I in? what relationship do I feel like they're not adding anything into my life? What what illusions do I have? It could also be a point for you to sit down and ask yourself, what could I do differently in my life? I'm gonna stop there, come back again.
All right. Thank you very much, Serena, for your contribution. I really appreciate it. And I like the fact that you have also tried to do a comparative analysis around what crisis did women deal with, like maybe 20 years ago. But now, what midlife crisis are the modern women dealing with in the 21st century? Look, I really like that, because right now, as a young woman, you are thinking about your career, right? You are thinking about your house, maybe you have kids, you have your husband, you have bills to pay, responsibilities. These are things that are hitting modern women right now, right? And the same also to young men. So these are like new, I would say new things, right? Even the people who gave birth to us didn't grow up paying bills. They didn't grow up paying electricity and things like that. But now we have to run around and make sure like all these things are met. And that's why we sometimes find ourselves in new crisis. Thanks for bringing that point up. I see a hand from Alfred. Alfred, I'm giving it to you.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
And the colleagues. How are you all? I have been away for a while, working on some of my private issues. And it's good to be back. Just to give a few of my comments on really life crisis. Really life crisis is actually a common thing to each and every one of us. It's a situation that sometimes you feel dissatisfied with your career.
Yeah.
It can happen also in your marriage and your health. You can have a scenario where if you become sick, and you will feel really life crisis is when you become hopeless, that you may not survive, or you may have target of achieving something in life, and you find yourself in a situation where things are not working and things are very difficult for you. In that situation, that's when you feel real life crisis. Indeed, real life crisis is one of the difficult challenge that one has to deal with, but needs also an effort of trying A and B and C. One cannot only focus in life, like for example, taking yourself that being a child, if I grow up, I want to be a doctor. But there are some things that will take you to become a doctor. It may involve financial, also academics, and a lot of things. And with this situation, if you don't have someone who can stand with you, that is where you find career changes. You may admire to be something in future, but when it comes to really life, it's going to be actually opposite and difficulties in life. So therefore, we need to balance on how to tackle really life challenges and also our hopes and dreams in future. So in life, needs to have at least 2 or different opinion or a plan to achieve, because the more you concentrate on one plan to achieve in life, then that is where you can be stuck. Then crisis comes in. So if it finds you a weak person who cannot handle how to deal with a crisis, a really life crisis, easily it can finish you. It can lead you to a situation where you find other people trying to take their life away by committing suicide, because they have reached a situation where they think their life is no more important, because they have not achieved what they want. For example, if you want to marry this lady and you find that now the lady has disagree on your proposal, then you take away your life. Or if you want to have money and you find that getting money is really very difficult, then you take away your life. or it can lead you to any different other situations that may affect your life. It can affect you mentally, health-wise, and even spiritual. You find difficult that some people cannot even pray because of a really life crisis. I think that's my few contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Edward. That was really nice, man. I felt like I'm just going to listen to you, but I forgot that we have time frame around this discussion. Thanks a lot, Edward, for the contribution. Really appreciate it.